What is up, awesome people, and welcome to a very special video I'm going to upload tonight, and that is going to be a Wi-Fi battle for Pokemon X and Y, and this is going to be celebrating my partner, or aka PIMPNITE's 25th birthday. So we decided we would do a Wi-Fi battle to commemorate, and the tier we've chosen to do it is NFE, which is not fully evolved Pokemon. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty hard battle on my part, I will say that, because PIMPNITE is pretty good with NFE Pokemon, as well as NUs and Little Cart Pokemon. I do specify NFE battles myself, NU below battles myself, but I'm not particularly good at the art myself, so as I said, this is going to be a really interesting battle, and he's told me already that he's brought a bit of an interesting team for me. My team does consist of Little Cart Pokemon and NFE itself, whereas his apparently sounds like it's a full NFE team. Alright, so also on another note, people have been asking, have I gone dead from YouTube? Not quite yet. I have been pretty busy recently with both life and YouTube related projects. I have been working on a new series which should be going up pretty soon. If not this weekend, it will be next weekend, and it'll be a Pokemon related series, and that's all I'm probably going to save as for now. I don't really want to spoil too much. Alright, so I'm just going to invite him. Oh, here we go. I was waiting for an invite, but I just got it then, so it's going to be a single battle as always. No restrictions, level 50 capped. Although I do prefer going at level 100s. But anyways, so let's get this battle underway. And let's see what Pokemon he is bringing. Okay, this is gonna be freak. I'm a bit nervous. Alright, so his team is going to... Oh my goodness. It's a dragon team. Sliggoo, Fraxure, Dragonair, Gabite, Vibrava, and Shelgon. Oh my goodness, I actually thought about using Vibrava in my team. Shelgon will definitely be an Everlight set. Vibrava probably Scarfed or maybe Banded. Gabite probably Life Orbed. Dragonair could be, well, what does Dragonair usually carry? I know Sliggoo will be probably the Rain Dance Hydration set. Fraxure will be... it'll be a D-Dance set most likely. Life Orbed again. Hard to say. Dragonair is probably a bulky set from what my experience is with PIMPNITE. So, who to go with? I got a feeling he's going to probably try and scout me out. I think I'm going to lead with a particular Pokemon, but I'm not going to. League-wise for him, it could very well be Vibrava with U-Turn. Hopefully not, but I'm going to lead with this one and just go from there. Right, I know that Dragonair doesn't have multi-scale, it's got Marvel Scale, which I know he won't be using because that's pretty useless on Dragonair. I'm just going to have a look at what its abilities are. Shed Skin most likely, so it could be a rest set or even just a D-Dance set with Shed Skin just to try and get rid of any burn hexes or anything. Or even just carrying rest on it and try and get rid of the sleep. So as I was right, he was going to leave a Vibrava, probably U-Turn here onto me. That's alright with me, so I'm just going to protect here, just try and scout out if I was right. I am predicting the U-Turn from this Vibrava because, as I said, I was thinking about using a Choice Scarf Vibrava on my team originally. Otherwise, this has Rock Slide, it has Earthquake. So I do get the Protect up there, and obviously this is a speed boosting Yama, so I was right, he is going for the U-Turn there. So I do get my speed boost up, and this is most likely a Choice Scarfer, since it is carrying a U-Turn, just to try and scout out my team and cause a little bit of memento. Vibrava otherwise has... It's probably an Animate set. So it's carrying 239 speed with 262 attack. I actually will outspeed this pretty well. So, what could he go into? He's got nothing really to... I could always get some damage off onto him. Or I could go U-Turn myself and go into something to resist the U-Turn as well. Then again, he kind of has a little bit of memento over me, so I must just go for the Shadow Ball here to try and get some damage onto him. And that is going to, it's a crit and takes out the Vibrava. That is awesome. So that kind of gets rid of the Scouty Pokemon on his team as well, and we'll get rid of his Choice Scarfer, which is awesome. So that gives me early advantage as well. I get another speed boost there. So probably from here, I would assume he'd probably go for something that will try and resist me, which is kind of nothing on his team. He had Gabite, he had Dragonair, Fraxure, Sliggoo. Alright, so he's going into Fraxure, so... Alright, Fraxure, what would you do? I'm probably predicting something like a D-Dance or something. That's usually what most Fraxures are, is an Everlight Life Orb or Everlight D-Dancer. Quite bulky as well. Could even be Choice Band. Trying to think if I've got anything to switch into it. This thing doesn't learn Brick Break like its fully evolved form. It can have Dragon Tail. Could maybe be a phasing set, which could be quite annoying as well. It could kind of muck me around a little bit. I might just go Shadow Ball just to see if it is a Dragon Tailer. He could be trying to phase out the speed boost on me. Alright, so I do about half damage there to Fraxure. Okay, it's going for the Poison Jab. Alright, that's kind of threw me off a little bit. That's going to definitely take out my Yama. Alright, so this is going to be... It's not Life Orbed. It could be Everlight, though the damage didn't tell me otherwise, so I'm going to say it's Choice Banded, which means it's going to be locked into Poison Jab. I'm going to see if I'm right here, and go into my Whirlipede here. And I will probably just go, what could he go to? Most of his Pokemon are most likely... actually, no poison types, so I should be able to set this up with no problems at all. And plus, he had no flying types, like I said, no poison or flying types, so I've got the advantage here for setting up some hazards onto him. Unless he's got a Rapid Spinner, which I highly doubt it, since Rapid Spinning Pokemon isn't exactly his forte. He's probably thinking here what my set could probably be, if it's a sweeping set, if I'm going to set Protect. At the same time, he's probably trying to figure out a counter for me as well. He's probably going to Sliggoo, predicting the... Oh no, he goes into Shelgon. Okay, what could Shelgon have that's going to try and get ahead of me? Unless this Shelgon is a Rapid Spinner, but I don't think Shelgon does get Rapid Spin. Could be Zen Headbutt. Interesting. If it is Zen Headbutt, this thing doesn't get Dragon Tail either. I'm actually going for Iron Defense here to raise my defense, just in case he does set up that annoying Zen Headbutt on me, which is quite highly possible. Okay, he's going for the Dragon Claw, so this is definitely a physical set. And thanks to that Iron Defense there and my Everlight, I've got amazing defenses now. So this is awesome. So I can easily just tank the Shelgon all day long, and most of his physical sweepers as well, which is what most Dragon types are, with the occasional Dragon Pulse sets or Draco Meteors. Okay, so that worked out perfectly. As I said, I was predicting a Zen Headbutt there, but that's alright, he went for the Stab. Dragon Claw there. He does go for the switch out because he's completely walled, goes back into Fraxure, which is now telling me that it is a Dragon Tail set. He's going to try and phase out my speed boost and my defense boost there. I do get the second layer of Poison Spikes there, so if he does try and do the switcheroo there, that's not really going to phase me out too much at all, since I will end up poisoning his entire team. I get another speed boost there. So this Fraxure, I'm pretty sure I saw that it had really nothing to hit me, unless this is a mix attacker, but I highly doubt that. What could this thing go for? It could go for Dig at most, which is probably the best counter to it, but I don't see that ever happening. I did see Poison Jab, but that's all I know that it's got. So, as I said, it could be Dragon Tail. So I will be outspeeding this as well, so I probably can throw up one more layer of spikes, but this time you're throwing up a normal pair of spikes, And in case he does Dragon Tail me out, I know I can still get some residual damage off with all the switch-ins. Alright, he goes for Outrage. That's interesting. So it's not a Dragon Tail set. And that is going to do very little damage. Alright, so more poison damage there. He's probably going to leave in his Fracture just for fodder now because I can just tank this all day long. I could even throw up another Iron Defense if I wish. I do kind of need to keep my Whirlipede alive because this is probably a good counter for Sliggoo, which is most likely just one of those annoying toxic Pokemon. Set up a second layer of spikes there. Alright, so he's going to go for another Outrage here. Okay, so this is probably holding a Lumberry or something to cure confusion. Let's see if I'm right. No, it's not. Okay. So this is probably Choice Banded. It wouldn't surprise me at all. So another speed boost there, raising my speed even further. I am now going to throw up the rest here to get all my health back because I do want to keep my Whirlipede around. So I haven't shown off, I think I've shown off every move, so I think he's now realised I don't have Sleep Talk on this set. However, I do have enough defense to kind and tank this out easily. So I'm in a really good position where I could just stay asleep for 2 turns and not worry about anything. Unless he gets a crit on me, which is always a big fear. And with that, his Fracture does go down. So sweet. So that's another Pokemon down. So whichever Pokemon comes in next is going to get hurt by the layers of spikes in the field, plus get poisoned by the toxic spikes as well. So he's free to also get a free swap in on me, which I don't think he's got anything to counter my Whirlipede at all. Right, so thinking. Actually, the only Pokemon that probably could counter me is Gabite with Earthquake, but he's not going to bring that in. He's going to bring his Sliggoo, which is of course going to be carrying Hydration, so I'm actually ruled here. There's not much I can do. What could Sliggoo do? I could always go into my... Okay, I'm just going to go into my Laron here, and that way he still can't poison me. He'd probably Dragon Pulse at most, unless he's changed his set. Okay, Rain Dance as I thought to get the hydration going there on his Sliggoo, so this is kind of annoying. This Sliggoo is going to be a massive pain for me. Good thing on my part, he can't poison me with Toxic. Be Rest, Sleep Talk, Dragon Pulse, and Toxic will probably be his set. So what I can do here is I could go for the Head Smash and just get some damage onto him. Or even if he does switch, I can get some damage on whatever comes in, which is going to withdraw here. He'll probably go into Gabite here to tank the... Here you go, he's going into Shelgon. Okay, gets poisoned there, which is good. So now badly poisoned thanks to 2 layers of spikes. Also gets residual damage there from spikes in the field. And Bug on my Head Smash does miss, which is really, really annoying. Okay, so I'm probably just gonna. What could this thing do? I might just go Raw here. Alright, it's going for Rest to get rid of that annoying Toxic there. Ah, great. I love Resters. It could even be a Chesto set. That would be the worst. Like, this could be... Okay, it's not a Chesto set, it's a Sleep Talk set. I am going to Raw that out. And I will drag in Dragonair, which... Oh, great. Alright, so that's now badly poisoned and spike damage there as well. So Laron is going to be a really nice phaser here on my part in case this is a D-Dance set, which is most likely thanks to Shed Skin. So let's keep roaring out his Dragonair here. And trying to get the spread that poison and spike damage across the entire part of his team. So once that's up at least, there's really not much he can do unless he's got a Cleric on his team, which is not likely. Oh crap, this has Aqua Jet. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Is doesn't do much to layer on because I am defensively bulky. So roar out that Dragonair, and I do send in Gabite. So this thing is going to get poisoned as well. Not so much spike damage here because it does resist the spikes. It's still something in case it was carrying a sash, sash or something, but I hardly doubt that. Okay, so I definitely fear this thing. I haven't really got much to send into Gabite because I've lost my flying poke. What to go for here? I don't particularly want to stay in for an earthquake, and I don't particularly want to send in crap. I'm in a really bad situation. I'm gonna have to go raw here. Hope that I do live an earthquake if it throws one up, which is most likely it will. If I do live the earthquake, if he goes for it, I'm hoping to roar it into Shelgon, which is asleep, so I can get a free switch in. Okay, so obviously earthquake is obvious. Hopefully I live, and that's not going to happen. So unfortunately I lost my phaser there. Not really much I could do because I didn't want to switch anything into it. So rain does stop as well. Right, so this one was life orbed, which is kind of expected. It's going to be a sword dancing set, which is quite scary. Alright. So we've got a bit of a lag here on the screen. I'm actually waiting for my stereo. Okay, I'm going to send in my little Shuppet. Alright, so this is my choice banded Shuppet, and I'm obviously going to frisk out a life orb. Alright. So I could go for like knockoff here, or I could go for, what am I going to do more, Sucker Punch or Shadow Sneak? Okay, I'm going for the Sucker Punch here because I'm predicting he's going to stay and go for the Earthquake. It could have been safer just to go for, it was safer to go for the Shadow Sneak. Okay, he's going to go into his Beefy. He's probably, I don't know if he was predicting I was going to go for a Toxic there or something, but regardless, that failed. So this is my full priority Shuppet. Okay, so that's cool. I can go into my Whirlipede and just start setting up my iron defenses when that thing wakes up again. So I'm just going to get out of here because there's definitely a sleep-talking Shelgon, which would be hell annoying if I get hit by a Dragon Claw. So he's still fast asleep. Obviously sleep talk there. And hopefully rest. Oh wow, it's got a double edge. So this is going to have the Rockhead ability. Ooh, I tanked that somewhat. Unfortunately I'm going to have to throw up a rest. If I do wake up, I'm going to have to throw up a rest or something because I'm not going to I don't particularly want to lose my Whirlipede this early, or this mid-game either, because it's quite risky, and Whirlipede could very well help me just tank out Pokemon at the end once I get rid of these annoying self-healing pokes, especially that Sliggoo and this Shelgon, who can recover from poison. I'm kind of hoping just to narrow their health down. If I just get rid of these sweeping Pokemon down to a low amount of health, I can then come through and revenge kill with a particular Pokemon. And wow, getting lucky there with the Sleep Talks, he gets another double edge there, which is going to just bring me down to the just above the red there. I am now a bit worried that I'm not going to be able to live the next move. Okay, I'm probably going to predict another double edge. It seems to be doing the most damage there. It will probably kill me as well. Or he wakes up and goes for a Declaw. Okay, I'm going to go for a rest. I'm going to play pretty risky here. Alright, just waiting for him to make his turn. He's going to withdraw, which is good on my part because I will wake up. He's going to send in his Gabite, which is going to get hurt by spikes. Oh, I don't wake up. Damn it, I miscount my turns. Alright, so I'm confident I'm going to be outspeeding this Gabite when I wake up. I can just go for a rest. I so pray that I will live a earthquake, given my stats and all that. I've actually don't have my stats in front of me. Okay, hopefully I live, given the amount of bulk that I have in defense. Okay, it goes for Hone Claws. Okay, this is not a sword dancing set. I can't remember if Gabite does learn Hone Claws or not. Alright, so probably about 2 more poison damage there and that thing will go down. So it's going to be pretty annoying that thing now has a Hone Claws up. Not particularly what I want. I may have to sacrifice my bulky sweeper here. Oh, not even my bulky, just my wall here in general, just so I can get a little bit of damage onto this Gabite. Okay, so he's going to go for a Dragon Rush. It's a shame that actually hits, because that's going to probably take out my Whirlipede. Wow, I live! Okay, Life Orb damage there, and poison damage. It's probably just going to miss out. Oh, it kills! Nice! So, okay, that's a really annoying sweeper out of the way. So that was really lucky on my part that I didn't get a crit. And kind of lucky there it actually did hit. Life Orb damage actually helped, because poison damage would not have taken that thing out. Okay, so I think I've only lost 1 Pokemon so far. No, I've lost 2, sorry. I've lost my Yama and my Laron. He's going to now bring out his Dragonair. Okay, so Dragonair, as I said, this will have the annoying little Shed Skin there to try and get rid of poison. And since I've lost my Phaser, if Shed Skin does kick in, there's kind of no way of getting rid of that at all. I'm going to set in my Luxio here, get the Intimidate off from Dragonair, so this Dragonair will neutralise the Intimidate, but it is going to raise its speed. I don't think that's going to still be enough to outspeed my Choice Scarf. Luxio, 219 speed is what Luxio has. Dragonair, okay, it will probably outspeed if it's a timid. It's got max speed, but it's probably going to be max health, max attack set, just bulky Everlight set. So that could be good on my part. I kind of wish I brought Hidden Power Ice, not Hidden Power Grass. That's a bit of annoying. Could go for the Volt Switch here. Try and get some damage off to it. And looks like Shed Skin annoyingly kicked in, which is kind of annoying of all hell. I'm actually going for the Volt Switch here. And it outsped, which means it's going to have like max speed. And Bugger. Actually no, even without max speed that still would have outsped me, since Luxio is so slow. So unfortunately that's annoying. I've lost my Intimidator now as well. There's not really much I can do here. I may have to sacrifice Whirlipede as well. I'm kind of hoping the plan I've got in mind is going to help. Otherwise this is probably going to be GG on my part, because Dragonair is so hard to take out if you've got no Phaser. It does miss there with Dragon Rush, which is good. So I think that's my first turn of Sleep. Kind of annoying I'm not carrying Sleep Talk here on this set either. That kind of would have helped. Though I would have had to give up my Spikes or Toxic Spikes there. So Dragon Rush here is definitely going to take out my Whirlipede. I live! I set up an eye defense because I thought I was going to go down. And plus I miscounted Sleep. Oh wow. Oh, so I managed to get the Iron Defense up. And hopefully I will outspeed and go for rest. Hope, 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 hope. Come on, Whirlipede! I'm counting on you, Whirlipede! I don't really know what I'm going to do. It's got Aqua Jet. I forgot about that. Ah, bugger. Haha, damn it. Alright. So, I have a really bad feeling that, yeah, it is Everlight as I thought. I think Aqua Jet has higher priority, unfortunately. I might go for knockoff here. Because I thought he might go for the D-Dance here, being pretty cocky, thinking I might go for the Sucker Punch there. So he's raising his speed. I'm going to go for a knockoff here. I am banded, unfortunately, so I'm knocked into... Oh, I just missed out on the KO there. I do get rid of that Everlight, which is really cool. So that Everlight is out of the way, and since I am banded, I am now locked into... Actually, I might just go... Damn it. He's actually going to outspeed, which is going to be really annoying, so I'm going to have to get rid of what could have been my savior in this battle, but unfortunately I'm not going to get a chance to use it. I probably should have kept Willipede just for now, but I'm just sending Poochyena, and he's going to go for Aqua Tail here. Oh wow, and I live. I am not going to outspeed even with Quick Feet. Damn it. This would have been the absolute saver of my battle because I did have a rough on this set, and unfortunately I am not going to be able to use it. Damn it, so hopefully this will come close to winning me some type of victory. So he's going to probably go for Aqua Jet here, thinking that I'm going to go for a Shadow Sneak, Shadow Sucker Punch or something like that. I'm getting my moves mixed up. Alright. So I'm definitely predicting like an Aqua Jet or something to try and just get rid of my priority. He doesn't, and I take him out with hopefully a Shadow Sneak. And that goes down. Even, well, he would have taken it down because there was no Everlight on that thing, so he lost his bulk. Not too sure what he was thinking there, because I did show him that I had Sucker Punch, but I'm now locked into my Shadow Sneak, and this annoying thing comes in. There is no rain on the field, which is awesome. So I can get at least one, well, I can get one term of damage onto this thing. As I said, Poochyena would have been awesome here, would just play roughing everything. And this thing is defensively bulky, judging from that damage. It does get the Toxic off on me. So I am eventually going to go down, which is annoying. He is just probably going to set up the Rain Dance next turn, or he's going to go straight for the Dragon Pulse and KO me this turn. It's kind of inevitable that I will go down. So come on, Shuppet, you may not be NFE, but see what you can do. Okay, so I just missed out there, and as I said, he was probably going for a D-Pulse. This will probably take me out because this thing has natural... Oh, I just lived. Wow, but Poison will definitely take me down. And I think it's GG because, as I said, I'll go down to Poison as that thing goes down. And yes, it's GG with 1-0, so that was a pretty close match. Few stupid moves on my part there, but that's alright. I think I was just trying to predict him and end up over-predicting in the end. But no, that was a pretty fun battle. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. And make sure to check out PIMPNITE channel for his perspective of the battle as well and his train of thoughts. And with that, as I said, my next video for my new series should come out either this weekend or next weekend, so keep an eye out for that. So until then, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!